This is Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to open up by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
All right, we are the prophets in Babylon. My name is Abal Gabar.
Tazama Kamath.
All right, and we're going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do teach and rule well. All right, and you see the title of the lesson. The brother had opened up with the scripture, 2nd Esdras chapter 6, 7 through 9, which we'll read it again. And the title of this lesson is going to be Esau's downfall is Jacob's beginning. All right, Esau represents the so-called white man on this earth who is in rulership. All right, the wicked top elite. The reason why you eat GMO food, the reason why you go outside, you're breathing in chemtrails, the reason why this earth is polluted is because the wicked rules the earth today. If you can actually grab Job 9 and 24 real quick. You know, because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. You know, but this is not the end all be all, man. You know, Esau's downfall is Jacob's uprising. Okay, it's Jacob's beginning, man. Okay, this is just, you know, for us, for Jacob, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the biblical Israelites. All right, Jacob, he had, you know, 12 sons, which were later, you know, the 12 tribes of Israel, who today make up of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You have a God, okay? You're the only nation on earth that has a living, breathing God, okay? The reason why the sun goes up, the reason why the sun sets is because of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the living power, the living God, who is the God of the Israelites, okay? He's not the God of any other nation, all right? His children, the Lord's children, are the Israelites, all right? All these other nations are heathens, man. All right, and after Esau's downfall, as the scripture said, Esau is the end of the world, the end of a time, the end of an age, the end of Jacob being in captivity, man. You know, is Israel a homeborn slave? You know, because we've been in captivity after captivity after captivity, and all we know is slavery right now, man. You know, but as this devil falls down, that's the beginning of our life. That's when we can actually start to live, because all we do now is we're merely just existing in this devil's matrix, man. All right, we're gonna grab that real quick.
This is Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So
time and time again, the scriptures identify the wicked as Esau Edom, okay, the so-called white man. All right, he is the wicked. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. Who rules the earth today? Who's on the dollar bills? Whose face is on the dollar bills? Okay. Who controls the economy? Who controls everything about this life? The wicked elite. You know, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts. You know, your presidents are nothing but puppets for the elite. And even when you go into the presidents, all the presidents are damn Edomites, man. Majority of the presidents were Edomites. And then you had Obama, who was a damn Hamite, you know. Nonetheless, they're all heathens, man. All right, so this is the last time that these devils and these heathens are going to have a chance to rule. And we see that Esau is just not fit to rule, man. Here it is. This man has all the power in the world, and he sleeps with little boys. He drinks blood. He puts what is it, predictive programming of turning your children into moles on the Disney Channel, on Cartoon Network. Now you see women and women on the Cartoon Network. You see men and men on Nickelodeon. So this is what this devil does with power, man. He pollutes your food. He destroys the atmosphere. He pollutes the waters. The coral reefs are destroyed. This devil does not know how to rule, man. All right, but guess what? The Lord is a just power. He gave everybody a chance to rule. But guess what? The last one that he's going to set up is going to be the kingdom of Israel, okay, which is going to be ruled by our Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach. who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Okay, he's coming back to gather the nation of Israel. And if you're not an Israelite, you're going into slavery. All right, truth be told, you're going to be a slave to the Israelites. You're going to have to serve the Israelites. And, you know, that's when we, you know, we're going to rejoice, man. That's why, you know, we do these lessons. We're watchmen. We watch the prophecies. We watch what's going on because we're excited. We're living in very exciting times, man. We're living in the greatest time in history, really. The men of the Lord, the prophets of old, they desired to see this, to see the times we live in. We're in the future. It's 2022. People are opening their car doors with their hands. With technology, you know, microchip technology, man. Okay, this is, you know, this is it. This is the end of Esau's world, man. All right. If you want to say anything or?
No, you know, just about the microchip, you know, that just shows we're in biblical prophecy of the latter times.
That's it.
So, hey, we see the downfall. It's exciting times because we know we have next.
That's it.
We're the next ones to rule. So, hey, if you know you're the next one to rule, don't you want to be the next to see all the downfall, to see the destruction of your former life, man?
Yeah, your former oppressors.
Yeah.
See them get beaten down,
anguish,
destroyed. See them in stress and anguish. Hey, that's righteous, man. You know, a true king wants to see the downfall of his enemies, man. But now we got all these beta simps out here that just want to be equal to the woman, be equal to Esau. We're gonna be destroyed, man. All right.
Tom, you think I could bring out this precept real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Art.
This is Psalms 91:8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Only with thine eyes. So the Lord is such a great and terrible power. He said, not only am I gonna destroy these fucking devils, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna watch. You're gonna watch. You know, just like as Yahushua said, anyone that does not want to worship before me, bring him hither and slay before me. If you could actually grab that, you know, that's the power that's coming to the nation of Israel, man. Starting with the 144,000 elect men, which Yahushua Ratazah, we be numbered amongst the elect. The Lord's gonna say, look, man, anybody who doesn't want to worship me, bring them here and slay them before me. That's a true king, man. Okay, the King of Kings, his name is Yahushua, and his father's name, our father's name, is Yahweh. You see, we got a God, man. Moabites, they have to make idols. You know, Ammonites, Ishmaelites,
Elam,
you know, Ishmael over there working worshiping a cobblestone. You know, they have to make idols. We have a living, breathing God, man. Okay, go ahead and read that real quick.
This is Luke 19 verse 27. But those mine enemies, which will not that I shall reign over them.
So, and you know, this is going into 2/3 of our people. Well, and you know, really the enemies that are around the world of Israelites that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and also the heathens, man. You know, so guess what? The Lord has enemies, man. The Lord is not coming back for everybody. All right, read that again, Ak.
Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I shall reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
You see that? So after the Lord comes back, this is the spirit he's gonna be in, man. You know, the elect are gonna be beamed into the chariots, gain the salvation, get the new bodies. The Lord's gonna say, look, man, go around the world, and whoever does not want to worship me, bring them before me and slay them before me. Okay? Israelites and heathens, man, because you're gonna have these, you know, rebels of Israel all around the earth. You know, as America's getting hit with nukes, you're gonna have certain Israelites all around the earth that still don't want to worship the Lord, and you're gonna have obviously the heathens, and we're gonna have to what? Execute judgment. All right, and we're gonna have righteous bodies. We're gonna be of a righteous state to do so. All right.
Kind of have a precept to go along with that.
Go ahead.
Revelation 9:20. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands.
You see that? So after the nuclear destruction, you're still going to have Edomites in the bunkers, you know, still bowing down to idols. They're going to be praying to the cross. in the bunker as nukes are dropping. And you're going to have Israelite rebels all over the world still that they don't want to worship Yahweh Shai. Okay? Go ahead.
That they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
So you're still going to have, you know, rebels and heathens that are they're going to, you know, be in the bunkers, you know, certain idle places that aren't going to get hit with nukes. You know, we're going to have to come down out of the chariots and establish order, man. And the order is going to be coming down from Yahweh Shai, King David, so on and so forth, the 12. And then, you know, goes down to the 144,000. There's going to be orders going out. Just like if you got a camp head, you got a leader of the camp, there's orders that go out. Okay, and that's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? But let's go back to 2nd Ezra real quick.
You want me to read it again?
Yeah, read it, verse 7.
This
Call
is
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Call Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
You see, so the prophets always were inquiring and questioning about, you know, when are we going to get the kingdom, man? Which is righteous. Every day we wake up like, yo, man, we still fucking here, bro? Damn. Like, when are we going to be able to rule? You know, that's the spirit that the prophets were in. You know, so you have Esdras, you know, conversing with an angel, you know, asking the angel, yo, when is going to be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, when are we going to get the rule? Okay, which is a righteous question. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So that birth was very symbolic in the book of Genesis. Okay, that birth of Jacob and Esau where they were fighting in the womb. Okay, it was fighting in the womb, man. All right, and Esau was getting his ass beat, so he came out of the womb first. You know, Jake was in that bitch squaring up with Esau. You know, Esau at that time, he ain't have his sword in there, so he was getting his ass beat. You know, and Esau came out first, representing that Esau would rule first. Okay, there was only 2 nations prophesied to rule the whole earth. Those primary blessings went to Jacob and Esau. But Esau's blessing was temporary. Okay, and he had to get his blessing by way of the sword. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So that birth represented Esau being the end of the world and Jacob being the beginning. Okay, and when you go into the word world here is eon, okay, which is an age. Which when you go through the scriptures, there's 3 different words for the word world. You have cosmos, oikomene, and eon. Okay, cosmos meaning an orderly arrangement. John 3:16, that cosmos is Israel. The oikomene is the inhabited earth. And then you have eon, which is a time period, an age. Okay, so the time we are in right now, this is Esau's eon. Okay, Esau's world, his time period to rule. But guess what? Jacob's eon is for eternity. Jacob's age, Jacob's rulership is forever, an everlasting dominion. Okay, so as we see this devil's downfall, we rejoice. We see the destruction. We see the rumors of wars, the plagues. We rejoice. Okay? If you got Genesis 25, you can grab that real quick.
I have it right here.
Go ahead and you can go into that, you know, the birth of Jacob and Esau. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 25 and 23. And it says, and Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So you see it said 2 different nations, okay, in the womb of Rebekah. Okay? Which if you can receive it, Isaac, that is our Lord Yahushua. Okay, Matthew 1:1. Okay, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Okay, Isaac is Yahushua in the regeneration. So Isaac, which is Yahushai, is the one who blessed Jacob and Esau with their blessings, which both of their blessings were similar, but the difference is Esau's blessing is temporary, Jacob's blessing is eternal, and Esau had to get his blessing by taking shit, by murdering, raping, robbing, killing. Go ahead.
And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people, 2 different people. They came out of the same womb. Came from the same man, Isaac. But the Lord, he said, look, these are 2 different nations, okay? These 2 children that are in your womb, these are 2 completely different nations right here, okay? And it was what? Jacob and Esau. Go ahead, up.
Khan, you can see it today. Hey, who's the 2 main people that live on this earth that everybody talks about? Esau and Jacob. You know, it's all the other nations, they don't matter. It's about the main characters, Esau and Jacob.
That's it.
So-called white man and so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
That's it. Everybody else is like an outcast, you know, extras in the movie.
For real.
You know, but Jacob and Esau, those are the main characters, okay? Go ahead, Ak. Even when you go into school, but now they're trying to take out the truth out of the school. They're trying to take out the information on slavery. But back in the day, you know, they used to teach you about the white man's history and how the black man was conquered. Teach you about Christopher Columbus and teach you about how the Latinos and the Native Americans were conquered. Okay, because that's the 2 main characters right there, Jacob and Esau.
Right.
All right.
It doesn't tell you about the other nations, how Moabites got in power and this. No.
Yeah.
They don't teach you about that. You got to go to a college for that shit.
Right, and even then they teaching you lies and shit.
For real.
You know.
But going on, it says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other.
One people shall be stronger than the other. Who dominates in football, in sports, and weightlifting, and really anything? Who dominates? Jacob, starting with the so-called Negro, Judah. Okay, on down to all 12 tribes, dominating everything. Okay, in this life. Okay, Jacob is the former of all things, man. So who's stronger? If we were to get every Edomite on earth versus every Israelite on earth, no swords, just fists, Jacob coming out on top, man. All right. Esau's blessing, though, his blessing is the sword. So he got the gun, you know, and the Lord blessed him with that, man. Go ahead, Ark.
And it says, and the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder shall serve the younger. Okay. The firstborn was to serve the secondborn, meaning Esau is gonna serve us, man. Okay, the Israelites, Jacob, starting with the top Jake, Yahushai. Okay, the King of Kings. Okay, the King of Israel. All right, go ahead.
Reading on, it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Yep.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Esau. Okay, wasted away is he. Esau, okay, because he didn't have no pigmentation. Okay, you can see his blood show forth through his skin. Okay, that's why he's red. When these devils, they get in the sun too long, when they get mad, hell, even when they're not in the sun too long, they're pink, they're red. Okay, why? Because they're Esau. They are Edomites. All right.
Shaw, that's what they call it. And it says, and after they came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Right, which represented what we read in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that whole birth from the beginning was symbolic. Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob.
His name was called Jacob. Yaquab. Okay. Supplanter. Go ahead.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Go to the blessings real quick.
I believe 27.
You know, because Esau's blessing and Jacob's blessing was similar, but Jacob's blessing is for eternity, which we're about to enter into our blessing, man. You know, this is the end of the road for Esau, man. It's the end of his rulership. We see the downfall of this place. We see the charagma. We see the you know, the prophecies taking place, the earthquakes, the wars, the destruction. So brothers, we're about to inherit everlasting life, man. You know, Yahweh Shai Ratazal, we be the elect, the hopeful elect. You know, we're about to enter into a rest. All right. You got it?
Yeah. Because Genesis 27, you know, as the brother said, Jacob is a supplanter, so he's a finesser. So in this chapter, it shows you how Jacob finessed his father Isaac, because he was going blind. So he was mainly using touch and smell. So it says right here, Genesis 27:19, and Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau, thy firstborn.
So that's the supplanting right there, man. You know, that's how Jake is now. Jake be supplanting shit, man. Okay? Hell, I do it all the time. You know, I be going to these different, I do DoorDash, whatever. I go to these different places or whatever, and I'll just go in, I'll say, hey, can I just, and it's crazy because all I do is I ask a simple question, and they just give me free shit. I'll go in, you know, I'll pick up the order, say, hey, can I get a sweet tea? And they'll say, oh yeah, here's a sweet tea. All just because I asked, and they see that I'm working, you know. So it's just like, Jake's are planting. Okay, go ahead, Ak.
I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, how is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai brought it to me. And
you see, this was all happened in the spirit, because the blessing was supposed to go to Jacob anyways, because the scriptures say, the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, that's how it was supposed to go. Okay, but Isaac, he loved Esau. Okay, Rebekah loved Jacob. Okay, so Rebekah helped Jacob get the blessing.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And it says, and Isaac said unto Jacob, come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not.
Go ahead.
And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau.
Right, because, you know, his mom had helped him put the thing on his arms to make his arms hairy.
Yeah, hairy.
You know, so, you know, it was a finesse in the spirit. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, he put the things on his arm to make it hairy, and the smell of outside.
Yeah, yep.
And it said, verse 23, and he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy, and his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him. And he said, art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near, and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which Yahweh have blessed. Therefore Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine.
So that's the blessing, the dew of heaven. When you see the dew in the morning, the dew falls on everything. So the blessing was that Jacob was going to get everything. Okay, the fatness of the earth. You know, the milk and honey.
Right.
All the finer things in life. Go ahead.
Come on, man. It says, let people serve thee.
Let what?
People serve thee.
So this didn't change. This isn't going to change when the kingdom comes. Jake is going to be a king, nation of kings, and you're going to have servants. Go ahead.
Let people serve thee, and nations bow to thee.
And that's going to happen. Every time you walk out of your palace in the kingdom of heaven, you're going to have people bowing down to you. Literally bowing down. Okay? Go ahead.
Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's son bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee.
And that, hey, guess what? All these curses that were put on us are about to be put on all the other nations. Okay? Because they have cursed us. They have destroyed us. The Lord's determined to gather the nations and jack you heathens up, man. Okay, he's gonna jack you heathens up like never before, man. Why? Because of all the atrocious things they've done to us, man. All right, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have that power. We're gonna be kicking a Moabite back and forth. You know, these damn Edomites whipping their ass. You know, putting their ass to work in the field. Jacob, you're not gonna have to work ever again, man. You're gonna wake up and enjoy life. You're gonna have a bowl of fruit salad right when you wake up. The finest fruit, you know, the baddest women. You're gonna have servants, man. You ain't gonna have to do nothing. You're gonna be able to travel the depths of the ocean, go into the galaxies, build your own planets. You know, it's gonna be real life luxury, man. Okay, palaces made of gold, pure gold, diamonds, rubies. Why do you think the Lord made these precious stones? Why do you think the Lord made the universe and the depths of the ocean? For Jacob. Okay, go ahead.
It says, verse 30, and it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing. Oh, so like, let's read it again.
Jump to verse 38.
Let's jump to verse 38. Genesis 27:38, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
So now Esau's coming in looking for his blessing. Because, you know, Isaac was up in age, so he was giving the blessings out. Esau came in, he said, Father, please. You know, crying, you know, like a crybaby that he is. Though he sought it with tears, right? Go ahead.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
So that's like Jacob's blessing, okay? To rule the earth. Go ahead.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
There's the difference. By thy sword shalt thou live, meaning you're gonna live as a damn murderer, man. You're gonna take it. Okay, you're gonna have to take it. All right, go ahead.
And shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke off from thy neck.
Right, you know, because at one time we had these devils in servitude. Okay, during the Dark Ages, right? The Byzantine Empire, when Jake was ruling. Okay, but then it came to pass during the Renaissance. Hey, these devils started to come back into power. Okay, go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
And guess what? That's to this day. To this day, Esau hates Jacob. Go ahead, Ak.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Ooh, so that's Esau's mentality. He's trying to slay you Israelites, man. All right, but he's not gonna get away with it. All right. But let's go to you know, because we're going into how, you know, Esau's downfall is Jacob's beginning. You know, we just read the blessings, and both of the nations were blessed with the fatness of the earth, but Jacob's blessing is for eternity, man. Okay, you know, we're patiently waiting for our blessing. All right. This is 2 Ezra 6:25. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. So we're looking forward to escape from the time of Jacob's trouble. Yahweh Shai Rakazah, Lord willing. Okay, by our faith and by our works. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. Remaineth from the plagues, remaineth from the prophecies, right? And see my salvation and the end of your world. Okay, so you brothers, you're only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, man. You're gonna see it with your own eyes, all right? And you're gonna see the end of your world, the end of this world that we live in, this BS matrix queendom where Esau is ruling this terrible rulership, man. All right, you got any precepts?
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
You see that? So Esau has a certain day, a certain hour, down to the millisecond, where he's, after that millisecond, you're going to be out of power. Okay, you have a time period. Okay, you have a time to rule. Jacob's kingdom, our kingdom, the Israelites' kingdom is for eternity. There's no time limit. It's going to be forever. We're never going to go down again. Okay? But the Lord has, gave this devil a bound that he cannot pass. All right? A certain time to rule. Once it's over, it's over. It's done. Okay? It is done.
Kind of have another precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. At the end of the day, anybody who's ruling the earth, anybody who has some type of power on this earth, it was the Lord who gave them that power. Okay? So Esau, you're on borrowed time, man. You're using lended power. Go ahead.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
Right, Yahushai, okay, and his elect. You know, the Lord is gonna set over a rule, that is gonna be profitable, which is gonna be Yahushai and the elect, when we're gonna establish the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Ain't gonna be no eating pork chops in our kingdom. Ain't gonna be no moes. Ain't gonna be no harlots. Ain't gonna be no women walking around with their ass cheeks out. Okay, it's gonna be a righteous rulership, man. All right, in all aspects. And hey, the other nations, they're gonna learn our ways too.
Right.
They're gonna come down. They're gonna say, "Yo, teach us of your ways. We see this glorious kingdom. Y'all teach us of your ways." So the blessings that we're about to get, ultimately, these other nations, they're gonna learn from us too, man. All right. After that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, Esau is going to be exterminated, going to be done away with like a bad dream, exterminated like the roach he is. And then you're going to have the other nations, the heathens, you're going to go back to, going to have certain parts of the land. And they're going to serve us. All right?
Jumping down to verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
You see that? So this kingdom is going to be translated overnight. America is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. So this place is going to be translated overnight from Esau to Jacob. And it said riches got by deceit. How did this devil conquer America? By deceit, by enslaving, by slaughtering, by deceitful ways. Okay, so this place called America, Mystery Babylon the Great, is going down the drain. All right, the time is ticking. It's got a lot of blood, unrighteous bloodshed here that the Lord is going to require. All right, I got some real quick.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 2:26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. For I will require them from among thy number. All right, so the Lord is going to preserve his elect, okay, in the time of trouble. The Lord prayed for us, man. Yahweh Shai Ratazah, we be the elect. The Lord prayed for us, man. All right, he said, I pray that you don't take them out of the world, but you keep them from the evil that's coming to this world, man. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, 2nd Ezra 2:27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. So Esau's downfall is Jacob's uprising, man. When the day of trouble comes, these people are going to be mourning, crying, weeping, trying to hold on to the last few seconds of their kingdom, and we're going to be rejoicing. We're going to have abundance. People are going to be out here killing each other for GMO Oreos and shit, and the Lord's just going to bless you with an abundance, more than hearts could wish. Okay, on this side, man, when all hell is breaking loose, Jacob, the elect, you brothers, and I speak as a hopeful elect. I pray, that the Lord, deliver me, right? Well, in that day, the Lord's gonna give you abundance, man. Everybody else gonna be starving out here. You gonna have more than more than you can imagine. Like, damn. All right. You got anything else?
Oh, I do. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 8. better is the end of a thing
Woo!
than the beginning thereof.
Better is the end of a thing. We're at the end of this rulership, man. You know? God damn, imagine if this was just now the start of slavery.
I fucking hate
that would
shit.
fucking suck, man. But we're at the end. You know, the Lord is, as the scriptures say in Joel, he's bringing back the captivity of Judah and Israel. He's lifted up that yoke, so to say. You know? And, you know, we got to go through Jacob's trouble. They're going to come down with great wrath. But, you know, in that time, the Lord's elect will be saved, man. Okay? Go ahead, Ak.
And it says, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
You see that? And Jacob is, you know, naturally patient. Okay? And really that's going into the elect. Okay? The ones that are waiting on Yahweh Shai. We're patiently waiting, man. Patiently waiting for the downfall of this place. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, man. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. All right? Where we wait to put these devils in chains. Okay? Not no gold chains either. Some shackles. Right? You're going to be walking around shackled up. Right? Chained together. Like a chain link fence. Go ahead, Ak.
And it says better is the end of a thing because, you know, as the spiritual, because it says Jacob's hand held the heel of Esau. And where's the heel? At the end of your body, man.
And that's right. And that heel represented the end of Esau's rulership. And Jacob was on his heel.
Right.
I got you. You know? Got you. Got to be quicker than that. You know? Let me grab this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith Yahweh. Thoughts of peace and not evil, to give you an expected end. So the Lord is going to give us an expected end, man. You know, expect salvation, brothers. Expect a beautiful, righteous salvation. Okay? Keep your hopes high. Keep your hopes in the clouds, man. Keep your hopes in Yahweh Shai, man. Because we are expecting a better end. This ain't it, brothers. Your 9-to-5 job, hey, your address that you're at right now, that's temporary. You're not going to be at fucking 11256, you know, Johnson Road, man. You know, you're not going to be there forever, man. That's only but temporary. So don't get comfortable where you at, man. You got Jake trying to hold on. My house, my car, all that shit gonna melt here, man. We got way better things to look forward to, man. Way better things, all right? Be able to let it go. Let it go, man. All right? But the Lord said he's gonna give us an expected end, man. All right? Beauty, riches, fame, glory, all of that. Okay? You got something?
This is 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for to stay another day in this fucking queendom. We're looking to get out of here. Like in the movie Upgrade. He said, I'm looking for the off switch, man. I'm not
Shut the fuck up.
I'm looking for the off switch, man. I'm trying to find the off switch. That's what we trying to find, the off switch for this Esau's world, man. And we looking for a new heaven and a new earth, where when you go into that word new, it's renewed. Okay, a righteous earth. Okay, wherein dwells righteousness. A righteous earth, man, where you don't got to walk outside and see some pedo looking at your daughter. Walk outside and see Esau. Hey, there was an article that came out recently. This Edomite offered a woman $100,000 for her daughter or some shit like that. Some weird shit, man. That you think that shit is not going to be going on in the kingdom of heaven, man? All right? Go ahead, Ak.
It says, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Wherein dwells righteousness. That's what we're looking for, man. And every second that goes by, brothers, every second, every day, every millisecond, this lesson has been going on for 39 minutes. That's 39 minutes closer to Esau's downfall, man. That's 39 minutes closer to Jacob being on top. To you brothers ruling for eternity, man. So, you know, whatever's brought upon you, take it cheerfully, man.
I got one more.
Learn to brush off your shoulder. All right? Shit happens to you, just brush it off, man. You know, because it's all temporary anyways. Go ahead, Ak.
This is Daniel 7:22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
The saints, the Israelites, Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel is going to possess the kingdom. Go ahead.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth.
Yep, which goes into this kingdom we're in right now. Okay, the Roman Empire revived, okay, by way of NATO and the EU. This is nothing but Rome all over again, man. Okay, go ahead.
Which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth.
Yep.
And shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
That's what's happening right now. Esau is devouring the whole earth with his military might, with his power. Okay, a diverse kingdom. Okay, this devil, you know, when he dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that put the whole world in fear. He said, all right, man.
You're the bully.
You got it. But now, guess what? Let the weak say I am strong. Now you got these other nations that got nukes. And they all get ready to gang rape America. Okay, they about to jump on this harlot. All right? Go ahead.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise.
Yep. Which, you got that picture?
Kind of dropped it in the chat.
Go, I don't got no internet.
Oh, kind.
Grab that real quick. The 10 horns, you know.
All right, the 10 horns. It says Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Ireland, England, and West Germany.
You see that? You know, the EU, okay, which, you know, that's the common EU market right there, man. The 10 horns, which now there's more, all right? But, you know, these are all kings that are all part of this beast, all right? Go ahead, Ak.
Okay. And it says, all right. Verse 24, it says, and the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Right, go ahead.
But the judgment shall sit. They shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
You see that?
Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
You see that? The kingdom of Israel. And the scriptures say in the midst of these kings, the Lord is going to set up his kingdom, which is happening right now. The Lord is setting up the kingdom of heaven before everyone's eyes. All right? The nation of Israel. All right? Starting with the elect, 144,000, the 1/3, the believers of Yahweh Shai. All right? The kingdom of heaven is within you. All right? The scriptures say the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, man. We're not going to ask for it. When the Lord comes back, he's going to be the one to ultimately take it. And he's going to give authority to his men, the 144,000, to go down and take it with him, man. All right? Was that it?
Kind of knows it on that.
We'll close it out with this. This is Isaiah 65:13. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servants shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Okay, so the downfall of this place is just the beginning of our world, man. All right, so, you know, it's going to be laugh now, cry later. Okay, we're going to, as everybody else is, you know, catching hell and going through it and trying to hold on to this place, we're ready to let go.
Right.
We're ready for the new world. We're ready for the new rulership. Okay? And that's going to give us a form of like stress relief. Everybody else going to be out here stressing. We're going to, hey, knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of thy times, man. We're going to know what's happening because we know what's coming after this. What scares people about death in general is they don't know what comes after. We know, okay? And that's just that's just an example. But how much more when we see the downfall of this place? People don't know what's coming after. We do. The Lord has revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets. The Lord has revealed to us the end game, okay? Let us know what's about to take place. And that's a blessing, man. So wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times. Keep you stable. It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So while, 2/3 of our people, Esau, the other nations in America are going to be crying, trying to figure out how to keep this place afloat, we're going to be, rejoicing on this place falling, man. Because we understand, okay, this means the Lord's about to come back. This means the Lord's about to set us up. This means we're about to get everything. So we're excited at the prophecies, man. We're living in very exciting times. Brothers, do not get weak. Okay, now is not a time to be getting weak. Now is a time to be continue to fight the good fight of faith and endure. All right. Esau's downfall is Jacob's uprising. All right. So every time we do videos too, where this place is falling, this place is crumbling. So all praises. All right. You got anything else you want to say, or?
No, I'll be good.
All right. So hey, we'll close it out. Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. We got next Kwame Yashala. We'll close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Next, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.